Dear viewer, if you thought you knew what a festival was, then think again. You're about to witness one of the wildest, loudest, and most legendary festivals on Earth. Welcome to the pulse of Bhaktapur. This is one of the identity of Bhaktapur. This is not just a festival, this is a full-throttle cultural rollercoaster. This is Biska Jatra. Every April, the ancient city of Bhaktapur transforms into a living legend, where gods ride massive chariots, and the air is filled with centuries of untold stories. Where the world is still in the year 2025, Nepal is all set to welcome its own new year. Yes, Nepal is stepping into 2082, and this is Nepal's wildest, most dramatic New Year celebration, happening at Bhaktapur, 14 kilometers from the capital city, Kathmandu. Biska Jatra is the main festival of Bhaktapur celebrated with a solar new year. The origin of this festival dates back to the Lichchavi dynasty of Nepal in between 400 CE to 750 CE. Here, we are walking into the center stage of Biska Jatra. This is holy ground, a huge open space locally known as Yosin Dhyo. People from all over Nepal fly here to celebrate Biska Jatra. During the celebration, this huge ground has no empty space. It's like a jam-packed stadium. But let's talk about this morning when I arrived here. I walked into Yosin Dhyo in the morning, and it felt like standing at the center of a vast, open arena. In the middle of it all lay the mighty Yosin Dhyo, the sacred pole, resting quietly on the earth, waiting for the moment when thousands of hands would rise to erect it in honor of the gods. The chariot of Bhairav hadn't arrived yet. That was to come later in the afternoon. For now, the ground is completely empty, just the silent energy of something grand about to begin. But by noon, the entire mood shifted. The Yosin Dhyo, the sacred pole, is now erected. It stands tall and divine. People are around it, worshipping and praying for blessings. The same ground that felt endless in the morning had turned into a living ocean of people. Not a single patch of earth was visible. And yet, despite the crowd, there was no chaos. Just harmony, excitement, and the shared joy of being part of something truly divine. Biska means the serpent is killed. Legends say Biska Jatra began with the slaying of two deadly serpents in Bhaktapur. One tale speaks of a cursed princess whose groom died mysteriously, until a brave warrior, guided by the goddess Bhadrakali, ended the curse by killing two serpents that emerged from the princess's nostrils. The lifeless bodies of serpents were then hung for public display. Another legend tells of a Tantric hero who shape-shifted into a tiger to defend Bhaktapur from Kirat king in battle. Yet, in time, he and his wife transformed into pythons. But they got trapped forever in serpent form and couldn't revert back to human form. And they both died tragically near the bank of a river. To honor their sacrifice, the king of Bhaktapur hoists a towering wooden pole, the Yosin Dhyo, and placed the Tantric and his wife there. So during Biska Jatra, you can see two spiritual cloth wrapped around the Yosin Dhyo pole. It actually represents same two serpents. Even today, it is believed that spirits of Tantric and his wife linger in the sacred clothes. So, each year the spiritual cloth, representing two serpents, is wrapped around the pole, carrying their myth into the present. What is amazing is the calmness of this huge crowd. Thousands of people, shoulder to shoulder, but no chaos. just celebration, energy, smiles, laughter, the sound of music, and above all, the spirit of harmony. You will realize these kind of mass celebrations and festivals in Nepal always attracts huge number of crowd. But it never gets chaotic or out of control. Even in a crowd this big, women and girls could enjoy freely. Walk through the masses without fear. This tells you everything about the values of our people. Discipline, mutual respect, and incredible management. Biska Jatra is a living example of what happens when tradition meets trust. You will also find foreigners joining Biska Jatra. It's amazing, tourists from distant countries visit Nepal not only for mountains but for its culture too. They feel it. And just like the locals, they become part of it. Honestly, during this season, Biska Jatra is one of the top must-do experiences in Nepal. If you happen to be in the country in April, this isn't just a recommendation, it's a must-see. You don't want to miss this. This isn't just a festival, it's a living, breathing cultural explosion. And everyone is welcome. This is what makes Biska Jatra so powerful.